All right. So here the good cards have Ascend and they're uncommons and they're next to each other. I guess Hunt the Weak is good too. I think I want to take Pride of Conquerors. Um, it's interesting because Hunt the Weak is sort of the only interactive card in green in either of the sets. I mean, technically you have like Pounce and Savage Stomp, but really it's just Hunt the Weak. But Pride of Conquerors is a pretty nutted card if you have like the Conquistadors. It's not very replaceable, and unlike Harpy, it doesn't like start your curve off really high. So now in this pack, what do we have? The cards that matter are Kitesail Corsair, Forerunner of the Legion, technically Siegehorn Ceratops, though not really, Shake the Foundations, and that's it. Um, I think I want to take Forerunner over Corsair, but this is pretty close. The thing is, we're incentivized to play vampires because we have Pack 1 Pick 1 Pride. Blue-white is not a particularly synergistic archetype. Forerunner, you can sometimes put in your deck and, well, draft it and then end up regretting it if you have no great vampires to search for, and then it's just kind of a mediocre dude. Um, but this can function as another conquistador if we end up going down that route, or if we end up with some actually good vampires, it can be pretty nice. Arch, this thing's already failed me once. So Squire's Devotion is fine. Swift Warden, which we might have to take. Recover and Sailor of Means. What was the rare? I don't remember. So Swift Warden is a good card. I think it's probably better than the rest of the cards in the pack. Arch, before when we had that, just didn't work. Oh, the 2-drop. The problem is I don't think green-white is a very good or supported archetype. You could take Recover here. Sailor of Means is a good card. I just want to take Swift Warden because I think it's the best card. And Squire's Devotion could go in this deck, kind of like Recover could, but let's just take this. Okay, well, now we get a Luminous Bond, so the white continues, which is nice. Potentially end up pretending we didn't pick up the Swift Warden, but we'll see what happens. Forerunner, the black one I don't think is generally as good, but we'll see. And otherwise not too much going on in the pack. Okay, now we could pick up a Glorifier if we were trying to go that direction. Though I'm starting to think I should take a Giltgrove Stalker. I could end up being green-white, which would be awkward since I passed the rare, but the most important thing pretty much in this format is that you have 2-drops, and we currently have no 2-drops, and this is a good one. So it's not super weird or embarrassing if we end up some kind of green-white go-wide deck, which did work for us before. Yeah. It's less than I'm green-white averse, I think, and more than I'm gold card averse. Okay, well now we end up in this spot. Dreadmaw's okay, but I don't really want a 6-drop at this point. Snubhorn Sentry is fine as well. The Firebrands are okay. I actually think I want to take... It's either like Recover or Land. I think it's Recover in case we end up in Vampires, but currently we're not really seeing any black or any vampires or anything. Snubhorn's okay. You guys both want the Snubby. I guess it is a cheap spell, and if I'm trying to go wide, it's fine, and Recover is replaceable. I mean, I don't like this card, but I think it's about as likely to improve our deck, so I think it's fine to take. It's going to somehow be a different Snubhorn Sentry y'all were talking about, which is going to be funny, but yeah, I don't know. I think I played some number of these the last time I played green-white, but there's a chance they just ended up in my sideboard because that deck was really good. I think you were... I know Oppo was there for that. It's a whole PT strategy. Physical therapy? Just kidding. Shoot. This pack is not good for me at all. No blue cards. I think I'm now taking this just as a 2-drop that's good. I don't think I can take Slippery Scoundrel. It's not impossible for us to end up Boros. I did get a trophy with Boros too recently, but it doesn't really matter what I trophied with or not. It just matters what's open, I think. I don't actually like the Scoundrel that much. I think you just need a 2-drop here if you can get one. And I don't mean like a 2-mana 2/2 Vigilance. I mean like one that's good. But anyway. But so far, I actually think the last draft was going better than this one, which is not a great sign. Okay, Martyr is very good for us, though, because Martyr is an on-color 2-drop. It's also a vampire. If we end up trying to synergize that way. Divine Verdict, we would like to pick up one of those. I think you actively want the first Divine Verdict. And Stone Quarry is not something we can afford to take here. Okay, Sky Marcher. So continuing to get some late white vampires. Arterial Flow is actually pretty good. I don't really like any of the other cards here, but it's fine. I think we now want Moment of Triumph over... I mean, I could take Firebrand, but I actually think that Moment is a card this deck would want. Firebrand may or may not be. Ooh, Squire's Devotion. This is really nice for us because we already have 1, 2 cards with Ascend. This is 2 permanents for 3 mana. It's good in races, etc. Another Moment of Triumph. I don't think we want the second one. I think we're more likely to play the first Mutiny, and the first Mutiny is playable. We could still be Boros here. This is a playable sideboard card. And actually a late Firebrand as well, so we could be Boros here, potentially. The Swift Warden is double green. Well, there's no green in this pack. I don't hate just taking Swashbuckler here and trying to do that, but you could also take DLZ. The problem is we've seen no black for the entire pack. So it's a question of, do I try to play the color that's more open, or do I try to, and you know, Moment is in the pack as well and that kind of thing. I don't think I can play green. I think green is off the table. And I don't think blue is on the table. So I think we're deciding between Orzhov vampires and Boros attackers. Black should be open this direction. I don't know if that's reason enough to go into black. But I am going to take the DLZ here because I think with Forerunner, it's just such high upside for us to try to end up vampires compared to Boros. Like, just the idea of like picking up synergies that matter seems so much more impactful than just trying to play Boros because it's okay, well rewarded. Nice. Hey Tim, we got your Pack 2 Profane Procession. Double Conquistador and a DLZ. Let's just take the whole pack. Alright. And now at this point, obviously well, I mean, in theory, we could end up some bizarre deck where we're splashing this off Evolving Wilds and Traveler's Amulet, but I think we just want to take Sky Marcher and try to continue down this path. Yeah, we might see like literal no more black cards for the entire draft. So let's try to be prepared for that outcome. But we did get past an Absurd Bomb. Okay. I think, Conquistador versus Moment number 1. It's pack 2. This is not easy. I already have a reasonable number of 3s. I don't actually have much removal / interaction in black. I think I need to try to cut black so it'll be somewhat open for me in pack 3. Like, look at my curve, right? I don't need 3s or want them necessarily. I don't know. Okay, well, this is looking good. This is looking very good. So now we have Impale. We don't want third Sky Marcher at this point. Not the double white one, but we might want Sadistic Sky Marcher. I think we do, in fact, over Impale. Double black is going to be kind of tough for us. We still have a chance of picking up like a random Divine Verdict. And this card having evasion and lifelink is pretty big game. It should cost 3 mana in our deck a lot of the time. It's also our best hit for Forerunner so far, I think. Okay, now maybe we can take our recover. There's also Dino Hunter, but I think Dino Hunter kind of sucks. So I don't want to take Dino Hunter. The other nice thing about being white is you can pick up like Bishop Soldier in pack 3. I think there are some other 2-drops as well that you can try to pick up. Oh wow, another DLZ. That is an absolute gift. We can't afford to take Glorifier, which would also be nice. Devotion would be okay too, but DLZ is exactly what the doctor ordered here. All right, and I think at this point we're taking Fathom Fleet Border. Secrets is here quite late. Card's good. But this is our plan. Okay, this is more moments of triumph than I've seen before, I think, but we can put the second one in the sideboard. Maybe something weird happens and we want it. Oh, geez. The Conquistadors come back. I think I'm just taking another DLZ, though. I have very few 2-drops, and I do not have long to pick up Conquistadors, and my curve is still high. But man, I love Conquistadors. This is weird. I think I'm just going to hate draft this. I don't think the other cards here really matter. Oh, wow. I actually got punished. I'm kind of shocked that I got so punished by that, or for that, but here we are. I was not expecting like 13th pick Conquistador or something. I mean, the DLZ is still good in my deck. And we do still have one more pack to pick up Conquistador, but... DLZ is a great card for Ascend purposes. Ooh, Oathsworn Vampire is also very nice for me. I'm not really sure how many ways I'm gaining life yet in this deck. Moment does it. Actually, both moments do it. And Sky Marcher can do it. And I thought there was like one other thing over here. I guess this token can do it. So can Squire's Devotion. Oh, easy foil swamp. Alright, so this pack went almost perfectly, but I think DLZ number 3 over what would have been Conquistador number 1 was not... Well, that was... I don't know, it was just unfortunate, I think. I don't know if I want Snubhorn or not. I guess I probably do. It's probably better than Fathom Fleet Border, maybe. Ooh, okay. Guess we're taking Rallying Roar, and then we just have multiple mass pumps. Yeah, I think the fact that I had Pride the Conquerors should have probably moved the needle for me on this Conquistador. 1 is unplayable. 2 you can get away with. So if we pick up 1 more, then we can do that. But yeah, let's just put the Rallying Roar into our deck. That card can be tough to play around. Ooh, Adonto. Sick. Nothing else matters here. Adonto Vanguard plus Squire's Devotion, I think, was like the absolute nuts. I mean, you do get Moment of Craving there, but... And actually, no, there are a few things that get you. The Water Trap, or the... whatever it's called. And the white pacifisms get you too, but if you don't get gotten, then you do win. Ooh, Bishop Soldier now. Oh, versus Vanquish the Weak. I think we have to take Vanquish. I think we're actually doing all right on 2s, and we don't need the Bishop Soldier that badly. Aerosaur's solid. This Bishop could actually be pretty nice with the Forerunner, but we just don't have the Conquistador set up here for it. This deck is looking good. I don't know if it's looking like... Well, I don't know if it's as good as it could be, but I do think it's pretty nice. This has been a really weird draft. Like, we saw like no black in pack 1, so how is this happening? I don't know. Adonto's also really good because it's another target for Forerunner that we might want. We can also just Forerunner for DLZ some of the time. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see another Conquistador here. We only have a few more packs to get one. None of these cards really matter for me. Take a Queen's Agent for the board, I think. Actually, maybe Altasaur is better versus like Dinos or something if we end up in a really weird matchup. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Okay, Skymarch Bloodletter is pretty nice. It's going to be better than a Bishop Soldier for us. Maybe we can cut that Fathom Fleet border. Oh, I mean, I guess currently we're just cutting Conquistador here. It's so crazy to me that we actually would have gotten there. It would have been like pick like, what? Just some super late pick like 9 or something and like 13, and it would have worked. None of these really matter. These are 1/1 lifelinkers. I guess that could be good enough. Because we do have 2 mass pumps. Heartstopper and Cannon are not exciting. Yeah. Alright, like one more chance to get a Conquistador, so I'm just gonna assume that's impossible. This deck wouldn't have hated like an equipment. Like, for instance, Captain's Hook would have been freaking busted in this deck with all the 1/1s we have lying around. Captain's Hook is generally quite good though in aggressive decks, so it doesn't really say a ton. Okay, now what? We could take Slash of Talons, we could take Shining Aerosaur. Strikes me as a pretty weak interactive card. It doesn't necessarily help our game plan a ton. Where's the Aerosaur? Oh yeah, the Lord would be obviously great. Though the Lord is easier to kill. Okay, so we actually do get a Conquistador. We would have had 3, but now we have 2. And I think that's enough to go for it. And I think, yeah. I think this is what our deck is going to be. So we would have had the triple Conquistador, but this is still, I think, quite good. Probably play 16 lands here. You think we want the flyer? We might. I don't want March of the Drowned. Let's take Sheltering Light. I don't think that's better than Moment of Triumph. The problem with the flyer is it does pretty much force us to play 17 lands. Yeah, no big vampires is kind of sad, but we can play a low land count here, which is nice. And we kind of want to play a low land count because 3 of our cards cantrip. Play Vampire Zeal. Is this better than Moment of Triumph? I don't really know. +2/+2 first strike. It seems better than +2/+2 gain 2 life. This could be annoying. It's worse with like Oathsworn Vampire. Sure. Another one of these, huh? I don't think we ever want that. This card is like, Sheltering Light looks like it could be good because it's, I don't know, it looks cool. It's uncommon. Might remind some people of God's Willing. But the thing about God's Willing is it's just better. There are no wraths, so protection, and there are like no colorless things really, so protection is just better than yeah, that's fair. All right, try 9/7 here. I think this is okay. I'm not sure whether, oh man, my curve actually just stops at 3. That's pretty funny. Okay, we're paired against a 0/0. I think this person was in our pod, and this is a great hand. Actually, an excellent hand, even. Good to go this. I mean, that's the nice thing about these hands where everything is cheap. You don't have to worry about, like, drawing bad openers. Please don't Moment of Craving me. Anything else, and I'm fine. Though, they can just play DLZ of their own, and then I already don't even know whether I can attack. Oh, they do this, though. Okay. Delightful. All right. So I think at this point we just attack. Happy to pay 4 life to get their card off the board if that's what they want to do. They do not. And I will pay... Do I want to pay 3 life here? I do. I just want to be mana efficient, and then next turn we can go DLZ into Martyr or DLZ into DLZ if we get there. But we'll take our 3 here. If the opponent has Raid, like Raid discard a card, that would be awkward. They have not that though, they have this. Okay, that's not horrible for me. Do need to find land here somewhere. Ooh, or we can do this. Let's try to go 2-drop into 2-drop here. If it fails, it's bad, but it's not horrible. Okay, succeeded. I think at this point we can do this. Obviously, I shouldn't have done this. They could have something here to mess me up. Okay, they just take it. What I mean when I say I shouldn't... Oh, okay. When I say I shouldn't have done that, I meant that I shouldn't have played this pre-combat. I think it's fine to play the DLZ pre-combat. Well, maybe it isn't. No, it is. Oh god, Maverick. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to trade Bishop Soldier for Martyr of Dusk, which is sort of like trading Martyr for Martyr because they do get a vampire left behind because of Maverick. This person was taking our vampires. It's very rude of them. Oh, do we just kill Maverick? I think we do. Get out of here. And now comes the question of whether I attack a Danto into like the random crap on the ground. I think the answer is no. Just go for this, and then they probably go trade lifelinkers, and then I can start attacking with the Danto. I'm fine to block here with the Danto. I just don't want to... Why do they block that one? Do they have Skullduggery? Okay, yeah, they agreed. Alright. So if we draw Swamp, we can double spell next turn. Imperial Ceratops. That is large and problematic for sure. How many permanents do I have, by the way? Oh, they're doing this. Okay, I will accept. So I think we're going to have enough permanents here, right? Because currently we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And I don't actually want to reveal any info about my hand. So I think what I want to do here, I could leave back 3, 3, and 2, 3 for a multi-block. But I actually think I'm fine to just take the 3 if they want to attack, which then means that they don't have a blocker back necessarily, so just attack for 2 in the air, and then we can try to race them with the lifelinker. We'll see what happens, though. Currently feeling like my position is good, but, you know, any number of things could change that. Their deck has some real question marks for me so far. Okay, they don't attack. That's great. Let's start with DLZ in case anything changes. Could just have like Divine Verdict on a flyer. Ooh, that definitely changed something. I could Squire's Devotion a Danto. I think I want a Squire's Devotion, the one that doesn't already have lifelink. Oh, they could have Settle the Wreckage here. I'm not going to play around Settle the Wreckage. I'm just going to attack with both flyers. We have Profane Procession, so if they settle me, then that's okay. But they have that. Alright, that is acceptable. That is quite a bit worse, actually. Alright, well, now we're in this spot. Not good. I mean, we do have the Profane Procession. kind of don't have anything else that matters here. Hopefully that's good enough, though. What am I supposed to do? I think... What am I supposed to do? I guess I just play this. Probably not a ton of ways to answer it on the ground, and I don't know, we can just start going into profane procession mode. Annoying that they were able to kill both my flyers so easily. They just had the 2 removals in hand. If they have an answer to profane procession, I do think I'm losing. Altasaur. To another dino, okay. So I think it is time for me to take the damage, because this says prevent all but 1, right? Yeah. So we're taking the damage there, and then next turn we can go for... Yeah. Okay, so we were passing to this player, and they took a bunch of their random like dinos and crap. All right, we can just pass here again. We're going to hit the Temple Altasaur next turn, and we should... I mean, they should basically be making attacks that kill them at that point, and that should be really good for us. I mean, they don't have to attack, but bad things happen to them if they don't, so... Yeah. All right, Profane Procession, everyone. Fun and interesting card. So if the opponent has any number of Cleansing Rays, that's horrible for us, because it's like, you know, a perfectly reasonable answer to board in here. Heartstopper, I actually don't hate versus their dinos. It can attack nicely, and whatever else I was going to say. It even works against like the Temple Altasaur. The Shining Aerosaur might be better though. It seemed like they were pretty short on ways to interact with flyers. A little bit greedy to do this maybe. I think Vampire Zeal, even though I think this card might be good against them, or it could be potentially, I think it's overall bad because they showed us Divine Verdict and Slash of Talons, and those are cards that kind of blow that out. We're on the draw here. We can keep 16 lands. It's fine. Okay, this hand is actually quite a bit more awkward than it might seem, because this is not a 3-drop if we play the Odonto on 2. But we do have something else to do turn 3 potentially, so that could help. Problem is, if they play like Maverick Fane, we don't want to use that there. Okay, Cherished Hatchling. Sure. Okay, Moment of Craving. We're just going to play Odonto. And then maybe we will moment, or we'll moment something next turn, and then Sky Marcher the turn after. They go like Maverick Fane or whatever. They attack, I'm blocking. No. Okay. Ooh, or we can do this. Problem with attacking into this is the dinos do get flash. I think I'm okay to pay the life if the opponent wants to block. I'm not too concerned about paying 8 life. Like if they have Slash of Talons is what I'm saying, but obviously it could be kind of ugly. Because we actually have a lot of life to gain. Oh, okay, sure. Well, I guess I just talked about that for no reason. In that case, I mean, they didn't give me any reason to think that they have Slash of Talons, so let's just play our better card here. Oh yeah. Oh no, I thought that was a pro choice on my part. Really what I was expecting is either Settle the Wreckage or only one answer. I was not expecting an answer to both Flying Lifelinkers. So I was kind of thinking that maybe they answer the one, but then the other still matters. I'm not going to block here, obviously. Sure. All right, Dino's incoming. Let's see if the opponent wants to block with their Knight. Okay, I think that's pretty good for me. We don't even have to pay life here. Now they can have the 3-4 or the 3-5. or they have Divine Verdict. Okay. So we're gonna lose our Sky Marcher if we attack with it, presumably, into this. So I actually just think we leave it back. The only problem is they could have the 4/4 Flash Dino, but I have no reason to suspect that they have that. All right, cool. Okay. All right. Well, it's kind of cool to see some of the players who we had nice matches against earlier when we ended up trophying on previous days. It's nice seeing that they're creeping up here on the leaderboard. It just makes me think that like my evaluation of someone's deck or their play skill or whatever from like one match can be pretty accurate, which is cool. Keep. This hand is kind of insane. All right. I don't actually know how to sequence this. Oh, you didn't play me. Oh, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if you were like my Athenas or something, because, and again, I don't know which one is you, but I wanted to name that person because that person scares me. And I feel like I have lost to them multiple times before. Vanguard, okay. Yeah, that's right, Opa. I wasn't thinking about that. Oh, whoops. I tried to F8, but obviously that doesn't work with Adonso. Every time it yields like that, I forget why it's happening. Oh, geez. Yeah, I didn't notice that. That's funny. Okay. We get to reveal the same Conquistador twice. That's value. Look at all this free info that the opponent doesn't get. It's funny, we can sort of reveal our whole hand here. You would have played Sky Marcher. I'm just a coward when it comes to drawing the other Conquistador, which I think is probably not something I should be. Yeah, I actually think that's kind of a mistake in my play style in general with those tutors. I'm always trying to maximize the number of cards I have, and that means that I'm like jamming Conquistador as early as possible. Yeah, but in this case it's not, so I think you're right. Anyway. All right, opponent, what do you got for me over there? I'll try to get greedier like that in the future. Oh, geez, Tender Shoot. I forgot this card existed. Holy crap. Card's messed up. All right. Yeah. I think I just attack all here and kind of just hope they put the Saproling on the Odonto. I mean, that's just true in general today, but yeah. All right, opponent's on, well, they're on 6 permanents now. They're putting a 1/1 into play, possibly putting a land into play. So I don't think they hit Ascend here necessarily. Okay, how many permanents is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, they just have to play any one spell and they hit 10. That's bad. Might get seriously punished for... Yeah, in fact, oh, they don't even have to play a spell because the upkeep token does it. They get there. Yuck. All right. So again, they could have Divine Verdict. I think this time it's Squire's Devotion on Odonto. Because last time if we did this, we couldn't actually attack and like get anywhere, but this time we can. Just try to annoy them to death. I don't know, but I have no knowledge about money matches or anything like that. Okay, opponent wants to do this. I have a feeling one of my things is going to die here. Pay for life. Okay, my stuff not dying is excellent for me. Opponent is down to 5. Because I thought that they had Divine Verdict, and I wanted to try to reduce their board presence and make my Adanto more useful. Last time I got laughed at for playing into Divine Verdict with Squire's Devotion, so. Oh, I see. Okay. Aha. So this is very bad for me. Yeah, I don't think I've played this particularly well, and it could be relatively easy to lose, even. They send that one. Interesting. I mean, sure. Okay. All right. So, let's see what's happening here. Still nothing. I don't know if there are any juicy targets for the Forerunner. I mean, they do just die here next turn still, but we will play the Forerunner. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Whew. For a second, I thought it didn't say another, and I thought I missed a damage, but didn't miss a damage. Okay, we get to click yes here, even if we fail to find. Oh, we don't want to find... Oh, we do want to find DLZ. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Tim. The only thing is you actually remember that before we got there. Okay, and they just scoop. All right, cool. So they have Tender Shoot Dryad, which is a freaking tank of a card. Fortunately, most of my removal kills it. I have Moment of Craving, Vanquish the Weak. But the problem is they can +2/+2 to save it. I think once again this Aerosaur is just supposed to be in the deck. I'm starting to think it was a mistake not to run it. Just cut this. Yeah, we're ruining the curve though, Tom. That's the problem. This Aerosaur. But we're on the draw, right? So that makes it okay. Anyway. Yeah. Tim, you know what that was? That reminded me of your argument about Sprout Swarm being more beatable than people think it is. Which, frankly, is something I've thought too, but I've never really argued it. I just kind of let the people who think Sprout Swarm is like unbeatably busted keep thinking that because no interest in debate. Okay, Forerunner. So now we get to go Forerunner for the 2/2 flying lifelink, I think. Okay, that's just a 5/5 that I can't do anything about, but that's fine for now. Okay. I think I actually want to draw land here. This is so awkward. Because what I want to do, I want to draw land, but because it specifically has to be planes in order for me to double spell, like in order to double spell with these, I could do this. I think it's just this, though. I think I just suck it up and say no lands. Well, come on, no lands. Bloodletter 100%. Oh, whoops. Oh, you guys already, you both decided on what I'm not doing. Okay, well that's reassuring. Let's get the lifelinker. Oh god. Okay, well, looks like this turn is actually just Tender Shoot Dryad plus Snowporn Sentry, and it was all along. It was never anything else. Get that sucker out of there, please. Eventually I have to deal with the 5/5. I think I should be okay, though, at this point. I mean, they can find their white mana now, but Tender Shoot being dead means, like, you know, they have 2 cards in there. Okay. I think it's Sky Marcher for full retail here. Again, just choosing not to reveal info. Alright. An attack with a 5/5. We're kind of racing that currently, which is nice. So, not sure how I'm supposed to do this. I think I just go Bloodletter. Pump this. This should be pretty annoying for them. I don't know whether I'm supposed to trade. I think I should not trade the Forerunner. Yeah, just leave this back. No! Alright. Well, we'll just take 8. I mean, we can just gain all the life back anyway. And we're going to put some dorky 1/1s into play for this thing, so... Or not. I think we still go for it, though. And this should probably give us a send. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we go pump. Pump. We're not going to play around anything. They can't have Settle the Wreckage here. They could have some kind of removal on the splash. But I think we can just do this, try to gain our 4 life. Chomp the wrong one. Oh no, they have +2/+2 lifelink on the splash. I don't get it. Please explain how your deck works. We'll see how long it's been for them. Oh, okay, they scooped. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Alright, we're paired against Fluffy Cyanide. I think this player's pretty good. Oh, and they're also 2-0. That's kind of annoying. Alright. Oh, I should have put the flyer into my deck. The 5-mana 3/4 flyer, I think. This hand is okay. This is like our fairest looking hand so far. We can't cast our 3-drop. Okay, well, now we can cast our 3-drop. Alright. Maybe things are going to shape up here. Opponent probably not going to want to trade that with their DLZ. Let's see what they choose to do here. Okay, the Pride. They're playing really fast. They do not attack. We obviously can't attack here. Do I Squire's Devotion? I mean, they might just kill it and then I can recover it, which would be kind of good for me. They play that, which I don't care about very much. I think I want to go land Squire's Devotion, holding up Vampire Zeal, of course. Just start attacking them in the air. Well, they're 2-0, so I don't really know what they're up to over there, but I'm sure I can lose to it. Okay, well, we can recover that, but that's still quite bad for me. I think I want to Vampire Zeal, get rid of their 3/2. Okay. That was not ideal, but it wasn't horrible. That was a nice draw. Let's go Plains. Next turn we can just recover. They can only attack for 3. This thing could be annoying eventually. Oh, geez. Okay. That's quite bad for me. Well, we are currently in really rough shape. They've just kind of played spells. Oh, Profane Procession. So I just need to get that down immediately. So let's go recover, draw a card. All right, go. Target vampire. So we'll block here, take some damage. That's kind of annoying. I'm gonna lose. I guess I have to go Queen's Commission. Does that give me a send? I think I'm gonna be like one short. What do I do? So I play the Queen's Commission, and that puts me to 9 permanents. I can exile this and chomp, and I take 1. I mean, that seems like a losing play. But what other options do I have? Like, Queen's Commission, this doesn't give +2/+2, and that's what I would need it to do. I could try to put 3 blockers into play with these. I guess that's what I have to do. Yeah. I think I'm losing, though. Maybe they don't read this. Well, I guess, no, they actually do have to have this pump itself if they attack with it, so. Why are they, like, leaving this stuff back? It's kind of insane, isn't it? Seems insane. And this doesn't work, yeah. This is more reasonable. So can we go here, here, and then what? Yeah, I don't know what I do here, though. That's the problem. Because I think what I need to do, I feel like I need to have these back. I guess if I +2/+2 this, double block the bishop, yeah, that's probably best, isn't it? Chump the 3/2. And what, does that let me live at 1 or something? If I do this, then I take 5, 6, or no, I live at 2 there if I do that. Yeah, this seems best. Okay. And I get a vampire token out of the deal. Just, okay. Okay, well, I mean, that was a good draw. Do I now have... I think I might be able to triple spell and get out of this. I have to count my permanents again, though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I can... Yeah. Alright. They just have to attack all every turn. Count their lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so they can't activate this. Alright. I think I now have to Pride of Conquerors. I think we're winning now, though, correct? Like, I think I just exiled this. Or, whoops, I said exile. We just remove this. And now we just procession them, and they die. So we block here. Okay, so they're gonna lose. So I can exile this now and then just attack with my lifelink vampire. I have to exile this anyway, so might as well just do it now. Would you not attack with the vampire token? I think I should. Maybe I should. No, I should, I think. Okay. Yeah, Profane is a ridiculous magic card. Okay, very confidently attacking. Don't magically kill me. That's nice. Now what? Now they pass? Well, let's start by attacking. Okay. Tetsamok is worse. Yeah, it could be. Okay, they just impale that. All right. Well, Profane Procession is better than not Profane Procession. That was fun. Um, have we arrived at the looming Altasaur matchup? Like, maybe? Um, oh, I should be playing Scaring Heartstopper instead, I think. Let's get rid of Vampire Zeal, because they did blow me out for that one. Hmm. All right, we win this game, and we get there. Moment of Triumph, Sheltering Light, Cleansing Ray. Didn't really show me any vampires. They did show me some dinos. Maybe I don't need 2 mass pumps in this spot. Take out, yeah. Oh, you'd put this back in. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Unless you're thinking of Sheltering Light. Or, oh, you said a 1-mana trick. Oh, I guess I do have a million of them. I think Zeal is probably the best. Tim, would you ever play Looming Altasaur here as just a big blocker? I think it's probably not worth it, but I feel like I need someone to talk me off the ledge here, or it might end up in my deck. Okay, yeah. My thought is that like it blocks their bigger stuff, but it's just so bad to block their 4/4, you know, and just generate them 1/1s. All right, let's try again. We got extremely lucky there. All right, keep this. I'll try to be mindful of my Legion Conquistador tendencies with this hand. Okay. Yeah, already I'm thinking, this is awkward. I'm just gonna play this. I'm thinking I should play Sky Marcher since it blocks the 2/3. See what their follow-up is though. Nothing. Okay, interesting. I think they're likely to kill this, but then I can double spell next turn with Snubhorn and Conquistador, so I don't really care. Plummet. Vanquish. Okay. Sure. This player is still like super zoomy. Can we get City's Blessing? All right, so we're at 7. Ah, jeez. Stupid card. Okay. So if we were at 7, this should put us up to not enough. Oh god. Blah. Okay. Just alpha here. They do this. I don't know what I should try to kill here. I mean, I don't actually think I can beat this card. And I don't even know if I have anything in my sideboard for it. I don't think I do. So I guess I lose. Let's, no, let's kill this one. All right, I guess we're attacking now. Yeah, recover does exist. They don't need very much to live here. Just like a, geez. Does it have to be that one though? Okay. Yeah, now I'm dead. I was dead before. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. I don't really know how I'm supposed to tap. Okay, I want to keep the bloodletter a secret. All right, show me your plummet for 1 mana. We do get to recast this if we throw it away here, but I just don't think I'm beating the stupid sun. Okay, they do this, so we now go for this. Please don't play a flyer. Okay. Okay. We're extremely close. Don't plummet me. All right, we got there. Whew. We beat Immortal Sun. All right, let's go again.